It's a graduation ceremony for dogs ready to take on life-changing missions.
Overwhelmed with gratitude and overwhelmed with humbleness.
It's indescribable. They're feelings that I never knew I had.
We are at Canine Companions for Independence in Irving to see the emotional moments.
It's about rail, highways, aviation, and on and on.
Leaders are talking transportation at the Irving Convention Center. We are hearing some of the latest ideas.
It's amazing. I am so excited about this particular business.
It's the new place in Irving where Christmas decorations are up year-round. Find out how this business is growing by spreading cheer across the country. Plus a visit to Irving's tree farm. And look out what a new study reveals about dangerous debris for drivers. This is City Source. Heartwarming moments from a special graduation ceremony for dogs. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. That story is coming up in a few minutes, but we begin at the Irving Convention Center. That's where leaders gathered to talk transportation.
It's a huge issue for all of us.
It's one of the issues that all people have in common. Transportation. We all have places we want to go, and when something goes wrong, people notice.
Always on citizen surveys, one of the things that they're asking for is road repairs, better streets.
A range of transportation issues is why these leaders in the field and government officials are getting together to talk about the current challenges and future opportunities. This is the Transportation Investment Summit at the Irving Convention Center.
This is our 19th summit that we've had. We still have great speakers and people that are interested in transportation and things that have brought us all together.
Among the many topics discussed this year, toll roads.
Relieves traffic on existing roads. So to me, that's amazing benefit.
And the progress of women in infrastructure.
Women are taking a major part now in being engineers and working on technology, ways to make highways safer, make traffic better.
Irving Mayor Beth Van Dyne presented former U.S. Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison a special honor.
And for that reason and so many more, I am proud to be able to give you our Irving's Lifetime Infrastructure Champion.
At that same luncheon, the U.S. Department of Transportation's Deputy Secretary delivered the keynote address. He talked about the accomplishments under President Obama.
Oh, absolutely. We have, for the last 8 years, we've had a lot of successes. When you look at, beginning from day one, if we look at the Recovery Act and all the funding that we actually helped create and develop, a lot of transportation initiatives that would not have happened without that.
He also acknowledges there is plenty more to do. That is why everyone we talk to sees a big need for these events that bring people together to focus on solutions, because transportation issues can be tough. Why are transportation issues so tricky to solve?
Because people are moving to Texas in droves. We are having population growth before we're meeting the infrastructure needs.
If you look at some of the projections we have done at the federal level, our country, we project over the next 30 years, population will increase by 70 million people, and freight will increase about 45 to 50%. So our challenge today is how do we plan for the future?
Finding funding for it and how and where to do it.
Anything that we can come up with and work together to streamline those type of issues is important.
The difficulty in solving these challenges is bringing about a new push for innovative ideas.
I want you to bring to us in our call for projects. You too can receive funding.
That means solutions that could make it easier for us all could have their roots right here in Irving, from that competition or from the networking and knowledge that happens here.
I think Irving's benefited over the years from having this summit here.
In other transportation news, new research about the danger posed by improperly secured loads on the roads. Take a look at this video to see what we mean by that. The AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety has a lot of numbers to share on this topic. It says about 200,000 crashes involved debris over the past few years. In those crashes, 39,000 people were hurt and 500 people were killed. So what's the best way to avoid all of this? AAA Texas says it is important for drivers to keep vehicles maintained so pieces do not break loose. Also, secure vehicle loads by tying them down with rope or straps, then cover with a net or tarp. Also, do not tailgate so you have space to react to any hazards that might be ahead. By the way, in Texas, drivers can be fined up to $500 for having something fall from their vehicles. And a reminder, with classes back in session, that means it is time to slow down in active school zones. Also, remember that handheld cell phone use is prohibited in active school zones. That includes texting. Irving police will be watching, and drivers who violate this law could face fines up to $500. Hands-free devices are allowed by law, but safety advocates will tell you they are still a distraction. Irving residents have a chance to weigh in on next year's city budget. Public hearings will be held on the budget and tax rate for the next fiscal year, which starts in October. Those hearings are on September 8th and 15th at 7 p.m. at City Hall. In addition, people can ask questions by sending an email to askthebudgetguy@cityofirving.org. Those answers will be posted on the city website. Adoption of the budget is set for September 22nd. As we hear more about the West Nile and Zika viruses, health experts continue to emphasize the importance of protecting yourself from mosquito bites. West Nile infected mosquitoes have been detected in all parts of Irving this year. The city's mosquito control team sprays the neighborhoods where positive mosquitoes are found, but experts say it's also up to everyone to take precautions on their own, including draining any standing water that might be collecting in their yards. Find more prevention tips as well as a spraying schedule at irvingfightsthebite.org. While most people are just getting into a back-to-school mode, we're talking graduation. Graduation for dogs. And these dogs are taking on very important jobs. Watch this story as we visit Canine Companions for Independence in Irving for Graduation Day. Anyone walking into Canine Companions for Independence on this day should know something.
Keep the Kleenex close by.
Tissues are required.
These people are gathering to watch a graduation ceremony for dogs. Specially trained canines will be going home with the people who need their help.
Congratulations, School Companion Team Emery and Piper.
To fully understand what makes this event so emotional, it helps to get a sense of the journey leading here.
This is Inez the third.
Cassandra Roush is a volunteer puppy raiser from Washington.
I got her in June of 2014. She's 8 weeks old.
Since then, Cassandra has been part of a remarkable transformation, socializing and teaching Inez as she grew.
It's been an amazing process. You start with this puppy that's a complete blank slate.
Now that Inez knows dozens of different commands, it's almost time for Cassandra to say goodbye.
It's been up and down. I've cried a lot. I'm really held together right now, but I will probably be a mess in a second. It's undescribable. They're feelings that I never knew I had.
Their puppy raisers have done an amazing and selfless job.
As this graduation ceremony continues, people learn about the weeks of advanced training the dogs received here at the campus in Irving.
And then a group of people that we think will be good fits for the dogs have been invited and came through a 2-week process to get matched up with their new dogs.
The Canine Companions clients live on this campus for those 2 weeks and learn how to care for the dogs. During that time, bonding begins. A video chronicles the progress that is almost immediate. Garrett here is described as nonverbal.
I have already seen some great changes in Garrett. Just yesterday, he began to say words, and he said ball, and he said Nala. And it was such a miracle to us. We are so thrilled and so hopeful that this dog is going to bring some speech out in Garrett.
They are the stories that prompt people to smile through their tears.
Next, I would like to invite Ellie and Lisa to...
It's time for the graduates to walk across the stage. No official diplomas here, but plenty of drive to go to work with their new owners.
Fletcher's ability to brighten Ellie's life is evident by the frequent laughter that can be heard when walking past their dorm room.
Enya is called a facility dog.
Michelle came to Canine Companions to get a dog that could help her with abused and neglected children in the foster care system.
She will be working at court-appointed special advocates in Mount Pleasant.
Next, we're going to invite Rex to center stage.
Rex is getting Inez.
Presenting Inez today is her puppy raiser, Cassandra of Burlington, Washington.
Every dream that I had for her from the moment I met her to the moment I turned her in has been fulfilled today. So today I'm happy.
This is one of the best days of my life to be able to have a service dog like Inez that's already helping me.
Veteran Rex Veers lives with the effects of combat, PTSD, and chronic pain.
In every one of those areas, she is already helping me. In terms of pain management, she helps me redirect my thoughts away from thinking about the pain.
Congratulations, Service Team Lauren and Buchanan.
Oh my gosh, it's life-changing. I don't know that I ever thought I would have a service dog.
Lauren Taylor has a form of muscular dystrophy.
I pretty much have the same strength I did at age 5.
It limits her motion, but not her ambition. She's at the University of North Texas pursuing a degree in rehab counseling.
I try to be as independent as I possibly can.
And her new dog Buchanan is helping her find even more independence.
Just going out by myself, because my biggest thing is doors. Near campus where I go to school, UNT, there's a place called The Square, and there's lots of shops, but I would always have to have someone with me because of the doors. So I'm excited to hopefully see if we can work something out, take a portable tug rope for him to pull open the doors for me.
It was perfect timing, really.
They share the progress they have experienced in their lives.
I can't explain how that happens, but it does.
And those they trained with.
So now I'll just say a few words on Rex. It's incredible to see the physical difference that she has made.
It's all happening at this campus in Irving, which opened last year.
We have this gorgeous facility in which to do the training, and the students have been so grateful to be able to have this locally here in Texas rather than having to go all the way to California like they used to have to do.
We're really so grateful of how donors' gifts turn into changed lives. Our goal last year was $150,000, and we raised $450,000. And that's thanks to the good people of Irving and the Stemmons Foundation.
And the community has been so welcoming to us. We've really expanded our volunteer base and our puppy raising base a whole bunch.
I had never actually had a pet dog before.
Carol Long is now raising Catherine.
She knows about 30 commands, but the big already, and even at 8.5 months old.
She got involved after meeting a client who benefited from a canine companion.
One of the things that people always ask us is, how can you give the dogs away? Catherine, you can give them away when you see where they go, when you see these wonderful people and you know how it's going to change their life.
If I do get choked up, please bear with me.
As this graduation ceremony draws to a close,
we promise to be the best friends for life.
The newest recipients are taking an oath.
We will take care of each other to the very best of our abilities.
An oath sealed like this.
Please ask your dog to speak and shake your hand to confirm the oath.
And that's when the moment sinks in. Inez and the others are moving on.
What's your hope for her now?
That she can continue changing a life because she's already changed mine. My hope is that she can go and she can continue to change her guy's life and her family's life, and that she can make an impact on the world.
Cassandra has some help coping with her feelings. Meet Sansa, the newest puppy she is raising.
Getting another puppy after turning heals a broken heart.
That means she will be back for another graduation ceremony like this one, where people celebrate the potential of puppies and people paired together.
We are so excited about this new adventure in our life, and we can't wait to get started.
What a great thing to see, and good job to our guys who shot all that video. Those graduation ceremonies are open to the public. The next one is in November. Canine Companions has a fundraiser coming up before that. It's called Dogfest Walk and Roll. Participants will go on a group dog walk and enjoy other fun activities. It's on October 1st at Canine Companions for Independence. That would be a good one to share to bring a smile to your friends, so we have the link on our YouTube channel for you to post on your own Facebook timeline. We know it's only early September, but it is exactly the right time for this, at least at one of Irving's newest businesses. You may have been told that all things Christmas originate at the North Pole, but City Source reporter Susan Kamiab found out that some now come from Irving.
We did some different things for you guys to get you to realize you don't have to do warm white. Put color back into Christmas.
This is the only place in Irving where it's never too early to put up big holiday wreaths and beautiful ornaments. The Decor Group's Christmas Decor Company has now moved its headquarters to Las Colinas.
We are a holiday and event decorating company, the largest of our kind. We operate in about 350 markets in the U.S. and Canada.
What our guys do is they go out and they decorate homes and businesses for the holidays.
The company teamed up with the Greater Irving Las Colinas Chamber of Commerce to host a ribbon cutting at its new site on North MacArthur Boulevard.
It's amazing. I am so excited about this particular business being here in the Irving Las Colinas area.
Along with Christmas decor, the decor group also includes Barcana, which is known for its high-end Christmas trees, and nighttime decor, which is low-voltage landscape lighting.
We do all of our distribution from here, so we receive product. A lot of it comes from overseas, some domestically. We ship out orders. We also handle all of the sales and marketing.
We have a sales staff that markets franchises, but also some of our different product lines, and then the administration of the business.
The company distributes a wide variety of Christmas decorations. On these walls are everything from your basic Christmas lights to even more extravagant decor.
Large snowmen, these are made out of fiberglass. We have a lot of really nice pole mount decorations, giant wreaths, nativity scenes, toy soldiers. So these are the types of things that we ship here.
After nearly 30 years in Lubbock, the decor group felt a change of location would be more beneficial to their company.
We chose Irving because of its proximity to the airport. We bring a lot of people in for training, new franchises as well as existing franchises, for them to have a quick access to the building, to get to the facilities, very important, and also for us. We do a lot of travel for trade shows, and we obviously go overseas for product development. This is a great location because we can get where we need to get fast.
And there's already big plans for future growth at their new home. In the coming years, the company hopes to increase their number of franchises from 300 to 500.
We expect to have as many as 45 to 55 employees in this building within 2 years.
The decor group and all its specialty decorations is keeping the holiday cheer alive all year long in Irving.
Oh, and I want Christmas to be here, especially since it's really hot outside. It cools me all down. It makes me excited.
Susan Kamyab for City Source.
In other news, Atmos Energy is working to promote awareness of the 811 phone number. By law, homeowners, construction crews, or anyone doing excavating should call that number before doing any digging to have utility lines marked. After calling, a line locating crew is sent to the site to mark locations of underground lines. The service is free, and it can prevent gas line leaks or other big problems. Atmos Energy says it is seeing an increase in the number of requests it receives. The number is not only for contractors. Atmos says homeowners planting trees, building fences, or even installing mailboxes should call 811, and it should be done at least 3 business days before starting a project. The city of Irving has its very own tree farm. City Source reporter Susan Kamyab paid a visit and found some hardworking volunteers partnering with the Parks Department and Keep Irving Beautiful.
This day starts early for the City of Irving's Parks Department. Crews are getting the ground ready and offering lessons.
So if we pack it down a little bit right here.
All for a big volunteer effort.
Right. Sounds good?
We're ready. Do it.
These volunteers from Contact Engineered Solutions and Land Design Inc. are ready to get in the dirt to plant trees at the City of Irving's very own tree farm.
We're a landscape architecture civil engineering firm, so we love to get out and get dirty and help the community.
Our goal today is to plant as many trees as we can.
And we're trying to help sort of preserve the area, keep Irving beautiful. It's part of the initiative that the group here is trying to strive for.
They are working with Keep Irving Beautiful and the city's Parks Department at the farm near Mountain Creek Preserve.
The tree farm has been here for a few years now, and there's over 200 trees planted.
We're growing out our own trees to have them to plant inside the parks instead of having to rely on going out and buying them each year.
The trees that are being planted were purchased with a grant provided by the UPS Foundation through Keep America Beautiful.
And it was a $5,000 grant and allowed us to come out and purchase native trees to plant in our tree farm.
Of course, planting these trees isn't as easy as it may look.
It's a lot of work, especially when it's, as warm as it is going to be today.
The most important thing is you don't want to plant it too deep. You want the soil that's in the pot to be above the ground where you're planting it at. And the next thing would be water. You've got to just kind of watch the water. You don't want to overwater. You don't want to water them too much.
I didn't think about how difficult it would be to actually get the tree in there when it's just about 2 or 3 people.
But for regular tree planters, the process can come easy.
Dig a hole about twice the size of the root ball, place the tree in, make sure that the root ball's not too far below grade. and then backfill with good soil and water it in good, and you're done.
As these volunteers finish planting, they are gaining more experience that they can apply for their own projects.
I have property up north of Denton, and we plant some trees, and so I will take this knowledge, and when we plant some trees, I'll put it to good use.
Doing these events are really helpful, getting hands-on and teaching people in our office what it takes to maintain a tree and make sure that they live and thrive.
When we pack it down like that, it's going to stay.
Keep Irving Beautiful welcomes more groups to get involved, learn about nature, and make a difference in the process. Susan Kamyab for City Source.
And here is another way to help. KIB is inviting people and groups to sign up for its 25th annual Trash Bash. It will take place on Saturday, September 24th at T.W. Richardson Grove Park. To register, go to cityofirving.org/KIB and look for Trash Bash on the left. Now let's head out to the Animal Care Campus. JP Zavala has our Pets of the Week.
We're at the Animal Care Campus with Marissa from the DFW Humane Society. And Marissa, who is this?
This little girl is Sadie. She's 2 years old.
Tell me a little bit about Sadie. What is she like?
She's 2 years old and she's very playful. She loves energy and she likes belly rubs.
She seems really friendly.
Yeah, she's really friendly, really sweet. She's currently on heartworm treatment, so if you'd like to donate to our Angel Fund, you're more than welcome to.
And who is this handsome guy?
This is Tommy.
Tommy, tell me a little bit about him. What's his personality like?
He's 4 months old, very friendly, loves to steal the show, likes to wag his tail, he's very happy.
So he's a puppy?
Mm-hmm. 4 months old and lots of energy.
Okay, Marissa, can you tell us a little bit about Luther?
Luther is 3 months old, very friendly, very loving, and he was brought in by another shelter.
What's his personality like? Is he, active? Is he running around a lot?
Playful, energetic. Don't pay attention to him. He'll give you some energy.
All right, JP, thank you for that. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on your screen. We have a lot of great stories coming up on future editions of City Source. See children practice their football skills with police in an NFL program called Punt, Pass, and Kick. That story and more next time. Email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. We may read some of your messages here on the show, or you can always comment on our videos at youtube.com/thecityofirving. And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with more from Canine Companions for Independence. Thanks to everyone who is a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.